Hello! Welcome back to the terrible lighting that is my office. I know I said I wouldn't film in here again, but also you guys should know by now that I am the tiredest / laziest person ever, and anything I can do to make my life easier, I'm gonna take it, and right now that means filming in here. So I wanted to say hi, welcome back to the 12 whips of December, or as I've been calling it in my head, Wipmas. Where to start? I have actually a couple of exciting things. I have a few finished objects, which I know is not what this is about, but they are things that I have been working on and finished in the spirit of finishing off all of my whips that are languishing in bags all around my house. Let me get you the first and most exciting. So I am just sewing the ends in on these candy cane socks. So this one has been blocked. It is beautiful. It has a little tree pattern on the leg. Oh, my words. And a twisted 1x1 rib. This sock I actually finished last year. If you're wondering what the yarn is, it is West Yorkshire Spinners Signature 4-ply in their 2017 limited edition Christmas colorway candy cane. So that one was finished, and this one was like half finished when I got it out of its little whip bag a couple of weeks ago. Excuse me about my voice. I have been suffering some new side effects from some pills that I'm taking, and it's made my throat all gross. So this is the second sock. It is knitted exactly the same, except I didn't put the motif on the leg. I just did it plain. But how crazy is this? This one is blocked. This one's not blocked. If I remember what I'm editing, I'll put a picture in. But these are finished. I'm really, really happy with them. I am just sewing the ends in. I think I've got like 3 ends to sew in, and then I can wear them, and it's almost Christmas. So excited about that. The other thing I have to share with you that is sitting right here is a baby blanket that I am making for my friend who's having her first baby, and she lives in Prague. We've been friends since university. She's an absolute babe and bug to make baby clothes at the moment, baby things in general. We've had quite a few babies in the knit group that have just kind of like, not in the knit group, but we've had a couple of people with babies in the knit group. We've also had people who are becoming grandparents for the first time in the knit group. That took me way too long to say. It is, what time is it? It is 3:51 in the morning. I have been trying to sort out my editing process to make it more streamlined and a little bit more cool, and here we are. It's nearly 4 in the morning, and I have a busy week ahead of me. I don't know why I'm still awake. Anyway, this is what I want to share with you. I've been working on this for a while. When I found out she was pregnant, it's a baby blanket. It's kind of got a bit of a hole in the middle right now because I'm not sewing it up as I go along. I started in this corner here. It's a very simple, I'll put the name of the pattern on the screen. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But it's paid for a pattern, but I thought it was worth getting just to have, because I wanted to do something like this anyway, and there are loads of combinations. I've altered it a little bit. They suggest you knit them in squares and then sew them in at the end. I wanted to avoid a little bit of that sewing up, so I've been doing them kind of patchworky. So I do this one, and then I do that one, and I do that one, and I do that one. So as I go along here, I did that one, that one, that one, that one, hence why it's not sewn up there. And then I did the same for this one here. And I'm working on the last set of 4, which is just starting there. So I'll go through a couple of the yarns that I can remember. It's nice because it's going to be double-sided. The seams on the back lay really nice and flat, and the seams on the front have a kind of raised edge, just the way that I've picked up the stitches. I'm sorry my throat is so weird. So I started off here. I'm using some Mondial, not cotton, some Mondial merino that is organic and beautiful and amazing and super soft, and something I want to get in the shop eventually. It's a DK, and I held a thread of machine knitting yarn, so super lace weight with that. And then the white, which follows all the way through the blanket, is our good old trusty Essential DK from West Yorkshire Spinners in a 75-25 wool nylon mix. It means that the whole blanket will be machine washable for my friend. Yeah, so that's that one. And then this one I also used, so this whole quadrant, 1, 2, 3, 4, all had the Mondial, I want to say it's like bio, I can't remember what it's called right now. My brain is just farting so loud. Yeah, so I held that gray organic wool, the gray organic Mondial wood. Oh my god, the gray organic Mondial wool with machine knitting yarn. So this one was a light gray, this was like a bright green, I had a light blue and a slightly darker blue there. It is so soft and squishy. It has got so much bounce to it. I love it. And then I went stash diving. And this one here is a ball that I don't even have a label for. It was something that was given to us in the yarn swap or the secondhand barn sale, and I liked the colors and I thought it would make good gift knitting stuff. So I got that. And again, the Essential DK. This one here is some of the mini skeins that I got when I was in Dublin, Ireland with Mom a couple years ago. I mean, no, was that just last year? Yeah, a year ago. And I'm so glad I found a use for it. It's quite rustic. It's like hand spun, kind of got that feel to it. And then I also added a little machine code yarn with it because it was not quite a double knit, but it was not quite a sock either. So anyway, I got it up to a DK. This one here was a mini skein from my friend Lily from Nordic Stitches. She gifted this to me last year about this time. I held that 4-ply together with a very soft alpaca cashmere blend. I used it for this yellow that I held it with, the cashmere one by Coolry Yarns. I got that at the Knitting and Stitching Show a million years ago, and I used it in my Wonder Woman shawl. Really nice. This again was just some random yarn I had, and I think it's held together with the red from my Wonder Woman shawl, which was a Stranded Dye Works before Stranded Dye Works existed. So that's really lovely. This quadrant is sort of pink, so I'm just trying to do a rainbow. I don't know if you couldn't guess. This one here is some of my recycled yarn and some more recycled yarn. This is recycled yarn just from the DK. Actually, no, this one was a DK. This one is 2 4-plies held together. This one is some of my recycled 4-ply, my recycled sock, and a mini skein from Lily and Nordic Stitches when we did our swap. It is so soft. I probably have the names of the dyers somewhere. There was a whole bunch of beautiful dyers that she sent me mini skeins of. I've just been devouring them. They're so lovely. And this one is the same kind of deal. It's got some, yeah, it's got a a tweed, the same recycled yarn I used here. I also held with a different mini skein from an indie dyer that Lily from Nordic Stitches sent me. And then I'm working on the last quadrant, which is going to be sort of blues and like almost blacks into dark purples. And this one here is a double knit in my recycled yarn. This colorway is called Herringbone, which I really love. And it's such a mindless project to work on, but it's still keeps it interesting because you've got wraps and turns. I think it's coming out really, really nice. It's a shame I can't sort of see the whole, you can't sort of see the whole thing, but I am absolutely loving it. And it's all I want to knit on at the moment. So I'm working on getting through my whips. Thank you guys for coming along with me on this crazy, crazy journey. I still have probably 20 other whips that I need to go through and sort out. I am behind this camera phone setup right now. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 project bags that I need to clear out. I am slowly getting there. I am super proud of myself. I finished the Grandma in China slipper sock pattern. If I can sort out scheduling and everything, it will be available on the online shop. It's available in store now, and we got that custom order with the white socks are nearly done. It's just, we're getting lots of things done. This time of year is so busy, and I'm just so thankful that, you know, people love the store and love to come in and support us, and that this community space has really evolved into what it's become. I sort of a bit astounded by it every time I sort of stop and take stock of actually, you know, my day job is pretty awesome, and I couldn't do it without any of you guys. Thank you to everyone who ordered Christmas yarn from us. I know you guys can get the 2018 Fairy Lights West Yorkshire spinners from a multitude of online retailers, so if you chose to shop at the Alternate Universe, I super appreciate it. I really need to go to bed because it's 4 in the morning, you guys. But thank you for hanging out with me after hours in the shop. And I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Excuse me.